The AI job apocalypse? Not so fast. But here's where it gets controversial. Imagine this. You're a software developer, a financial analyst, or a genetic counselor. Your job involves tasks that AI could potentially automate. Now picture yourself suddenly out of work. Sounds like a dystopian scenario, right? But what if the data tells a different story? Recent analyses suggest that while AI is a buzzword in the labor market, its immediate impact on job loss might be overblown. Let's dive into the numbers and explore why this debate is far from settled. Understanding AI exposure. Who's most at risk? To assess which jobs are vulnerable to AI, researchers use measures like the AI Occupational Exposure (AIOE) score. This metric ranks occupations based on how many tasks AI could perform. For example, genetic counselors and financial examiners, roles that rely on data analysis, are highly exposed. In contrast, dancers and construction helpers, which demand physical dexterity, are less so. But here's the twist. Highly exposed workers tend to be better educated, earn higher wages, and have lower unemployment rates. Could this mean that AI isn't the threat we think it is, or that the real story is more nuanced? Is the job market collapsing? Let's look at the data. Analyses of unemployment rates across AI-exposed groups reveal a surprising trend. Between 2022 and 2025, the most AI-exposed workers saw a 0.30% rise in unemployment, while the least exposed saw a 0.94% increase. That's a smaller gap than you might expect. Even more intriguing, the share of highly exposed workers leaving the labor force has remained steady, and they're actually less likely to quit their jobs than their counterparts. Could this suggest that AI isn't displacing workers but rather reshaping their roles? The bigger picture. Task automation versus job loss. What if AI isn't replacing workers, but redistributing tasks within companies? Imagine a firm where AI handles routine tasks, allowing high-skilled workers to focus on strategic roles. In this scenario, the workforce shrinks, but the most exposed workers keep their jobs. This augmentation theory challenges the doomsday narrative, yet it raises a critical question. Are we measuring the right metrics? Traditional unemployment data might miss shifts in task distribution, making it hard to assess AI's true impact. The information sector, a canary in the coal mine? The information sector, where 27% of businesses use AI, offers a glimpse into the future. Post-pandemic, employment in publishing and data processing has plateaued. But is this a sign of AI-driven decline or a temporary slowdown? Without clear causal evidence, it's impossible to say. Could the real issue be that companies overhired during the pandemic and are now scaling back? The ambiguity here is frustrating, and it's a problem for all AI exposure studies. Garbage in, garbage out, the flaws in our data. Even with multiple AI exposure measures, results remain inconsistent. For instance, 2 measures using AI to classify tasks found a 1.2 to 1.3% rise in unemployment for highly exposed workers. But these differences are minuscule. Worse, AI-exposed workers differ from others in education and income, making it hard to isolate AI's effects. Could our metrics be fundamentally flawed? This debate isn't just academic. It's a call to refine how we define and measure AI's impact. The verdict: AI's impact is slow and subtle. So, is AI a job killer or a productivity booster? The data suggests it's neither, at least not yet. Most firms report no net job loss from AI, and those that do see changes often balance out. For now, AI is more likely to reorganize workflows than replace workers. But this doesn't mean we should ignore the long-term risks. As one researcher put it, AI isn't rewriting the labor market today, but it might be rewriting the rules for tomorrow. What do you think? Is the fear of AI-induced job loss a storm in a teacup? Or are we sleepwalking into a future where automation outpaces human adaptability? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you believe the current data is incomplete, what alternative metrics would you prioritize to track AI's true impact on jobs?